Welcome back to the channel and welcome to episode 3 of the Break 90 series. I'm not going to waffle on too much, let's get straight into it. Today I'm playing at a beautiful course. I'm really excited to play it. It's the Salisbury and South Wilts golf course. It's a par 71 and you'll see today there's some challenges out there. We've got some really tight fairways, lots of elevated greens which are going to make it difficult, and the greens themselves are going to be pretty pure today. And then to top it off, there's some really ominous looking bunkers, fairway and particularly green side bunkers. So it's going to be a challenge, and if you've seen the first 2 episodes, you know we've been struggling of late, but today is a little bit different because irrespective of what my score is, I'm just happy to be playing this course. I want to go out and have some fun, see what we can shoot, just enjoy it. Like with the other ones, I'm playing in a 4-ball, so I think it's become customary these days to give my playing partners a shout out. I think they expect it. So a massive shout out to these guys.
It's just one of those days where you don't want to wake up.
Do you know how easy this is for me? Do you have any fucking idea how easy this is? This is a fucking joke.
Yeah, lovely. So all that's left now is for you guys to do me a massive favour, hit like and subscribe, which helps me out loads. Just flip your phone up, hit like, hit subscribe. It's totally free to you, makes a huge difference to me as a new channel. So whilst you guys do that, I'm going to get myself sorted out because I'm not really appropriately dressed, and I'll see you at the first tee. Come on, let's go. Let's have some fun today. Boom. Okay, on the first, what is this, 422 yards? First hit, a little bit nervous. I'm going to choke down on my driver and just try and get something in play, I think. Near the base of those trees, isn't it? That's the side to go over. I think it's quite open over there once you get. Okay, we found our ball. We're down here, just drifted just off the fairway. We've got 220 yards, so I'm not going to go for the green. It's an elevated green, so I'm just going to try and hit an 8-iron down there. Do you like my commentary? Semi-pro. Fat galore, but it's fat into the fairway, so we'll take that. 120 yards, pitching wedge. Another fat galore.
Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Okay, it's now about 50 yards. Going shorter each time. We'll get there. Oh, long putt for double. Try and pikey, try and get anything I can. So have we decided whether they're fast or not yet?
Inconclusive. Yeah, they are quite quick.
6. Come on, needed that. Right, the pressure's off a bit now, isn't it? Now if I play bad, it's fine. First tee's out of the way. Oh, that's the second one that's gone low and left. Yeah, it's just the right side of the trees for me to pump one out. You know what I said. I'm speaking quiet because Steve's about to shoot. I can't play this up because I'm directly under a tree, so I'm going to have to punch out a 7-iron. Steve has taken a shot, didn't see where it went, but we are free to go. Right, so we're in the rough, ball sat down, we're under a tree. Just need to try and punch this out, get it in play. Play it back in my stance a bit, weight forward. We caught a tree. So we haven't gone too far, still in the rough, but we might have a line. Okay, we've got 200 yards. We still can't go up because of this tree. I'm going to try a hybrid now though, because it is just straight to the green, and maybe hit something along the floor a bit. Or use my hybrid like a pitching wedge. Right, 150 yards to the back. Let's try and get a decent iron shot this time. That was more like it. Right, we're up there. On the green, I think. A little bit right. There we go. Get an iron connection. That's what we need to get things moving. It felt like it was going to be really quick downhill. Oh, lucky. Pick that up. Double, double. We'll take another double. I mean, I don't think we need to do it for a joke. Watch this. I could go anywhere off the tee at the moment. Might go too far. I'm going to be blocked out by those trees. Yeah.
I like playing up those little grass tees.
Yeah.
It's not
Right, 130 yards. You can talk still. Make you famous. Over the bunkers. I've only hit one decent iron shot today, so this will be the second. On the downslope. That might have been a bit long as well though. Should have gone pitching wedge. Cheers mate. Oh, right in the face. There we go. You take that all day long. Yeah, I mean it's hard enough to judge from this distance anyway, but keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling, keep rolling. Yeah, I should have hit it harder. Can't be up. Yeah, I mean, it was just a bad putt. So. Oh, come on.
Son of a bitch, Paul. Why didn't you just go home? That's your home. Are you too good for your home? Answer me. Suck my white ass, Paul.
Just for the camera. Bogey. Oh.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Should be alright. It's still rolling though towards those trees. Okay, so I've got 125 yards, so what's that? 275 yards that drive? I'm playing a 9 iron, it's 140 to the back. I mean, hopefully I'll just thin it and it'll roll on nicely. Or thin it and do that. Oh, ooh. Don't rage.
Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure? Stay calm.
Okay, all this space, put myself under a tree. Still got 60 yards to go in after that awful pitch. Let's just try and get something down there. It's alright, we're on the back of the green. So after that shocking pitch, it went a bit long, but we'll have a par putt. Ah, gave it a chance.
Similar to what I am today, mate. Literally off the tee, flubbing it, off the next shot, flubbing it, like.
Saved the bogey then. Saved the bogey. Get over that bunker.
No, it might go. I think you're not in the bunker, but
Be in the trees.
yeah.
Went
I think the tree
dead
was
straight.
supposed to be in that bunker.
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
It was absolutely traceable, wasn't it?
Okay, we've got. She's just cleared that bunker, which was 220 yards away, and we're in this thick rough, so we've got to try and punch it out. Anything out of this will be a win. Okay, we just punched it further along in the rough. 119 yards. Dirty club. Okay, a bit long, a bit left. What you're about to watch may be difficult. For context, I had spent a long time looking for my ball in the rough twice. I'd had to take a drop, and I then hit the ball long and left of the green. My playing partners had finished, and the group behind were waiting in the fairway to hit into the green, looking a bit annoyed. Maybe the pressure got too much. Maybe I got flustered. Maybe I crumbled. Either way, viewers may find the next scene distressing. If you need to talk about this, please call the number at the bottom of your screen. Thank you. Okay.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, running for their daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. Their tears are filling up their glasses, no expression, no expression. Hide my head, I wanna drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. And I find it kinda funny, I find it kinda sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
It jumped up a notch.
It did, didn't it?
It's up there. Well, that still doesn't. I thought it was going to come round. It seemed to go. From birdie to bogey. You can walk in front of it, mate. Okay everyone, this is where things are going to change a little bit. Unbeknownst to me, after the tee shot on the 7th, the microphones that I was using completely died and I had no idea the batteries were dead. So there is 0 audio after the 7th tee shot. So I nearly didn't post the video because of that, but in the end I decided to do a voice recording over the top of it for the remaining 11 holes. So it's going to be a little bit different. I'll be interested to hear your opinions on it and actually whether you like it, whether that change is maybe something for the better. You never know, everything happens for a reason, but just pre-warning, it will be a little bit different. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope it's not too bad. Bear with, let me know what you think in the comments. Peace. Going towards those bunkers, maybe right at the bunkers. No lie.
You're in that area. I think there's
It should be safe, in the rough, but safe. Okay, well, let's give this talking crap a go then. Sorry in advance. Now, as you can see, I found the bunker. I was actually really lucky here. I thought I'd cleared the bunker, which I was happy about because I thought there was loads of space behind it. It turned out there wasn't, there was trees, but thankfully a guy I was playing with found me in the bunker. I've still got 250 yards to go here, so I've chosen to go with a 9-iron and just get it back in the fairway and leave myself a shot in. I was really happy with the connection out of the fairway bunker. Went perfect really for me. Exactly what I was trying to do. So for a change, I was quite happy with this one. So as you can see, we're in the centre of the fairway, which is what we wanted. We've left ourselves 120 yards into the green, so an alright number, just a nice smooth pitching wedge, and hopefully we can get somewhere on the green. The pin is on the right hand side of the green, but we're just happy with anywhere on the green at the moment based on how we've been playing. So let's go. Again, really happy with that connection and actually really happy with this hole overall so far. Okay, so we found the left side of the green, a nice long putt for birdie. I was actually really happy with this putt. I've had a couple of birdie opportunities which have actually ended up being bogeys. So to roll this one up nice and close and leave myself a tap in for par, I was really happy. And thankfully, no need for a meme on this one. I think me and the golf course were even. So on to the next. Okay, so hole 8 was a 150 yard par 3. It was playing downhill, so I'd initially got my 9-iron out because my watch was telling me it was playing 135 because of the downslope, but I actually then changed to my 8-iron because my playing partner with a rangefinder said that it was actually playing 147. So I was quite happy with the connection here. It was coming down nicely, but it went long. And this is me moaning at my playing partner for giving me some duff info, but it is what it is. Should have stuck with a 9. So I found myself off the back of the green, was a bit nervous about this shot. I don't know if you remember hole 5, it was a nightmare. Started off a similar slope to this off the side of the green, so I was a little bit worried. Didn't want to do anything pretty. I just got my 52-degree wedge and got it on the green. I had considered using my 58 degree and trying to get it to stop, but I just didn't want to risk it on this one. So I'd left myself with quite a long putt for par. I thought I'd probably have a decent chance of getting it close at least, so I gave it a bit of a hit. but massively overshot it. I know I'd left a few short early in the day and that was in my head, so I gave it enough to make sure it got there, but probably a bit too much. But we've got a putt for bogey just to tidy it up. Oh no, I decided I'd fuck that one as well. Well done, Andy, good work. Oh well, that's a double bogey. We live and learn.
But, you know, it stings real bad about this at the fight business.
Okay, so we finished the back nine with a really long par 4, 460 yards. Pretty sure I played some par 5s that are that long, so I need a good drive here. And I feel like actually after the first couple of holes I've been driving alright, so let's see what we can do here. Ah, shit. Well, I've got no idea if it opens up around there at this point. Those big trees on the right only go on for a little bit and you can't see what's around the other side, so let's find out. Can I get a whoop whoop? That's right, baby, we're safe. Thank fuck. Yeah, it opens up loads around there, so we're actually in quite a nice position. We've got to go over the trees, but we've still got 250 yards, so I'm just going to play a 7-iron here, try and go over the corner of the trees and get back and play in the centre of the fairway. And I've done exactly what I wanted to do. Really happy with this, and I may even give you guys a fist bump because I'm that happy. There she is, beautiful. So we're slap bang centre of the fairway. We've left ourselves 115 yards in, so we just want to try and get something up and on the green really and give us an opportunity at par at least. So there we go. Really happy with the connection on this one. I've been hitting my irons all right after the first few holes actually, and we are on the green and looking at a potential par. So we've left a long old putt again for par. I'm pretty sure either the last hole or the hole before I had an opportunity like this for birdie, I think, and smashed it way past. So let's hope I don't do the same thing again. Nope, done the exact opposite and left it well short. What an idiot. Well, nice little tap in for bogey though at least. Like fuck. Have you seen me putt? That was never going in. What an idiot. Okay, so ended up with a double. Not ideal. Bit of a theme really. I'm getting used to doubles now. You know, I've actually given myself a few birdie opportunities and a few par opportunities, and they've all ended up with 3 putts, so bogeys or double bogeys. Not great. This is me coming over to give a quick summary of the front 9, not aware that the mic isn't working, but basically saying happy with my tee shots, happy with my irons out the fairway, but my short game, particularly on hole 5, which is still haunting me, I've let myself down. But it was a 52 front 9, so we'll move on to the back and see how we do. Let's go. Okay, so we leave the front 9 behind. We start the back 9 on hole 10, which is a 500-yard par 5. Obviously going to go with my driver here. Like with all par 5s, you want to try and get a decent hit down there. There's a lot of distance to cover, so try and get down there and start ticking the yards off. It was a nice connection, but it is leaking right towards a little cluster of bushes down there. It looks like there's a few gaps, so we need to get down there and hopefully we can find it, and hopefully we've got a line in. Okay, so you won't be able to see it on the camera, but we have found our ball. We seem to have drifted into some sort of nature reserve or wildflower forest, but we do have it. It's going to be tough to get out of though. There is a gap and we need to try and go over the bush. So I'm aiming kind of between the tree and the bush. I've taken my pitching wedge and I just want to get something over there back in the fairway. So let's hope we can get a decent connection. And we made a solid connection, really happy with that. It's gone exactly where I wanted it to. I'm just happy to be out of that thick stuff, to be fair. So yeah, a little fist bump. That's how happy I was. Another one of those bad boys for you guys. So we found ourselves back in the fairway, exactly where we wanted to be. Unfortunately, because we'd gone into the rough, we're not as far up as we'd like to be. So we've still got 230 yards in from here. I don't actually have a 230 yard club. I don't play a 3-wood, so I go driver down to 5-wood, and my 5-wood absolute max is really around about the 220 mark. So I'm going to take my 5-wood anyway. Probably should lay up with an iron, but I'm going to take my 5-wood, give it a good whack, and hopefully get up somewhere that I can pitch it on nicely. But no, I decided I'd pull it low and left instead. It has gone quite far though, so we do still have a little pitch on, so it could be worse. I'm not sure if you guys saw what happened there, but I'm going to show you a close-up. So here we go, and in the distance, our resident cricketer. Oh, unbelievable scenes, Jeff. What an effort. Thankfully he missed it though, so I can still play that. It's probably the most acrobatic and active thing I've seen Steve do, and he's going to feel that tomorrow, no doubt. So we're a bit short and well left of the green, so we've got a horrible little pitch on here. It's an elevated green, which makes it a bit trickier to start with, and I'm not sure if you can see it, but just to the right of me, in front of the green, there's a bunker. It's quite a big bunker, so my plan here is to kind of go over the left edge of the bunker, which is kind of in line with where the flag is. So we just want to get something up there, avoid the bunker, stay safe. So can we achieve that goal? Nope. Straight in the bunker. What a shank. Ah, shit. I have not really worked on my bunker game, so let's see how this goes. Okay, so here we are in the bunker, and I've got to say, you know, as far as bunkers go, this is quite a nice one compared to some of the courses I've played. At the moment, I just want to try and get something out and on the green, so I'm going to try and make a decent connection, and thankfully we are out in one, which is what we needed. There's nothing worse than being stuck in a bunker, 2 or 3 shots to get out, so happy with that. Bunker deserves a good rake, and we're on to the green. So yet again, we've left ourselves another long putt. Hopefully we can roll this one up a bit closer and actually get it down, if not in 1, in 2 at least. Break the curse of the 3 putt that we've been having. So we have left it a bit short. Let's see if we can finish this one off. Hopefully we can. Boom, 2 putts. Makes a change. Getting used to 3 putt and everything. So actually, although it's a double bogey, I'm quite happy to just get the ball in the hole. And we're on to the 11th, which is a stunner. Carlsberg don't make drives, but if they did, they'd probably be the best drives in the world. Well, clearly I was very happy with that drive, hence the edit. We've gone 275 yards straight down the middle, so probably one of the best drives of the day. Left ourselves around about 115 yards in, so a nice little pitching wedge, and really make the most of that drive. I think it deserves a good pitch, a drive like that. So let's go and knock one next to the pin and give ourselves a birdie opportunity. Or just absolutely shank one and ruin what would have been perfection. Oh well, we live and learn. It always happens. You hit a nice drive and then the next shot goes and ruins it. Clearly I'm not very happy about that, having a good old moan, but we'll go down there, see what we can do. So we've left ourselves, you know, a relatively easy little pitch on. There's zero danger between us. It's all relatively flat. So I'm going to play my 52 degree in the back of my stance and just try and bump and run something up there really. Get a little bit of height on it, cover most of the area between me and the green, and then get it landing on the edge of the green and rolling out. So that was pretty much exactly what I wanted to do. I probably flew it a tiny bit further than I would have liked, but we're on there and putting for par. So we've left ourselves a mid-range putt for par. We've obviously had a few free putts, so we'll try and hold this out for par, but at the very least a 2-putt would be nice. And it pulled a little bit left of where I was aiming, but the pace was right, so we've left ourselves a nice little tap in for bogey. So again, another 2-putt. So we're just happy that we've kind of stemmed the tide of 3 putts for now. So we'll move on to the 12th and see if we can keep that going. So another really stunning hole, and as you can see, some absolute tit has decided to stand in front of the camera. Cheers, Nick. Luckily, we can see enough of the ball to be able to get a shot tracer on it. And that's lucky because this was an absolute bomb, straight down the middle, 280 yards that bad boy went. So really happy with that drive despite not being able to see all of it. So a really good drive, and actually we've run through the end of the fairway just into the edge of the first cut of rough, but really happy with that drive. We've got about a 75-yard pitch on, and I feel quite confident with this yardage, and I'm pretty confident I can get it on there, and there's no chance that I would mess up capitalising on a good drive again, surely. Oh, then again, it's me. So actually, yeah, we've come up short, and we were actually really lucky. We landed just to the left of this bunker and it kicked right. So I thought it was going to go in, but it's pitched just on the edge. So we definitely got lucky here. That looks like it would have been an absolute fucking nightmare if I just dropped down to that bunker, but thankfully it held on. So we've got to do just a little chip up this bank, not onto the green. Hopefully we can get it close. I'm still just grateful I'm not in the bunker, but also at the same time as being grateful, still a little bit pissed off that I messed up another pitch after a perfect drive. But there we go. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, well, at least we made a connection. We have got onto the green, but only just. It wasn't great, but we're on there, we're putting. Let's see if we can keep these 2 putts going. So another nice long putt for par, but we'll take par opportunities all day long. It'd be nice to be a bit closer, but there we go. Oh no, sold myself short again, but another close one for a nice easy 2 putt. Just roll this bad boy in, or probably do the worst putt of the day and somehow miss it by about a foot. Shocking, and the 3 putts are back. What a bell end.
War movie ever!
Yeah!
Yeah!
Yeah! Right! Woo! Yeah!
Oh.
So hole 13, 139 yards, and it is a stunning hole, probably one of the signature holes at the course. 139 yards, so I've decided to go with my 9 iron. Should get me up there, just need to make sure we get a nice connection It should carry us nicely onto the green. Well, we got a good connection, but unfortunately it's leaked a bit right and a little bit short. So we hit the bank just after the bunker and bounced back into it. So we find ourselves in another bunker. This one's a bit tougher though. It's a little bit deeper than the last one, and we're near the lip and we don't have a lot of green to work with. So we need to try and get this up and down. Obviously nervous about ploughing it straight into that lip, but we'll see what we can do. And thankfully we got it out quite nicely. We're on the green, we've given ourselves a par putt, so let's see if we can sink this bad boy. So we have left ourselves another long par putt. Again, obviously I want to get it in, but if I can get it close to 2-putt, I will be happy with that. So it looks like it's on good line. I've picked it well. It's definitely breaking right to left, but I didn't give it enough. So it's broke right to left, but it's finished way short. So a medium-sized putt for a bogey. And that's another 3-putt. What a tit. Getting close to breaking stuff at the moment. It's not guaranteed this is going in the way I've been putting. Let's see. Yeah, nice easy tap in for a double bogey 3-putt. What a knob. So hole 14 is a 309-yard par 4. Everything on this hole feeds right to left. So you want to go to the right, but maybe not that far right. Luckily, it's pretty open over there, so I know we'll be safe, but we will have a tricky pitch in from there. So as I said, we found our ball quite easily. It is quite open over that side. The problem is now a really tricky pitch in. That side of the green is protected by bunkers and it's a really small green, so there's not any room to work with really. So we need to try and get it up and over those bunkers and stop in quickly. I've gone with my 52-degree wedge here. We've got about 75 to 80 yards in. Let's see if we can do it. And unfortunately, although I made a decent connection, we've gone too far left, missed the green. We've actually hit the bank and rolled down under a tree. Okay, so we've left ourselves a really difficult shot here. We're under a tree. We've got to go up the bank, so we can't keep it low. So I'm going to have to try and flop it and hope we miss the tree. If I pull this off, I think Liv should get on the phone and offer me a contract, to be fair, because this ain't easy. Boom. Come on, Liv. Phone me up. Where's the contract? Show me the money.
Show me the money! Show me the money! You largest black man!
So we've left ourselves another par putt, which I'm quite happy with considering the tee shot and my second shot. I think I might have saved myself with that tidy little flop. So we'll see if we can roll this one in for a par. It's probably about time we had a par, to be fair. Oh, agonisingly close, but it's a nice easy 2-putt tap in for bogey, so we will take that after how we've been putting today. So hole 15, 367 yards, really tight fairway, so you need to try and keep it in play. Right's the big miss here, but left isn't great either. Hopefully we find a piece, but it looks like we may have drifted into one of the bushes down there. We'll have to go and have a look. So unfortunately we had drifted into one of the bushes just behind me, so I've had to take a drop. Bit of a shame because otherwise it was quite a nice drive, but we've got about 130 yards in, so I've taken my 8-iron this time to make sure we get it up there, and I was really happy with that connection. All of it went well, apart from the fact that it went a slight bit long, so we didn't quite finish on the green. So we went through the green, ended up on the back fringe, so we've got a long putt. I have chosen my putter here. Some poor camera work there, so you can't quite see me, but there's the ball making its way nicely towards the hole, but not quite in. Let's tidy it up with a nice easy 2-putt. You fucking idiot. Another one. Starting to be ridiculous now. Oh well, keep on trucking. So hole 16, 483 yard par 5. It's getting interesting now. Obviously I'm not going to break 90, but I'm in a little bit of a match play situation, stroke play, with one of my playing partners. We're exactly the same, so it's getting a bit interesting, let's just say that. Unfortunately that drive did leak a bit right, but thankfully it actually clipped a couple of the branches and dropped down safe. The guy talking to the camera is the guy I'm up against at the moment, who's getting a bit excited. Unfortunately, I didn't film his drive, but he went way left. So thankfully my ball was safe. It dropped down into this kind of little gully area that runs along the side of the fairway. So we've still got a long way in from here. I think we had about 255. So I've decided just to go with an 8-iron. I'm comfortable with that, and I just want to get something back out and in play, give myself an approach to the green. I'm really happy with that connection again. It's gone exactly where I wanted it to. I feel like I've been playing my irons quite well today, albeit out of some tough positions. So we've done exactly what we wanted to do. We've left ourselves a nice straightforward approach in. We had about 80 yards left from here. So there's no real danger between me and the pin. So I just want to pitch this on. And actually, if I get a decent pitch, I'll have an opportunity at a birdie here. So let's see if we can get it on there. Of course not. Can't pitch to save my life at the moment. So it was another fat and another pull to the left. So not ideal, but it didn't go as far as the bunker. We've still got a chance. So now we just need to bump and run this on. It's a bit tricky because we've got that bank just on the left. What I actually wanted to do was land it kind of near the top of the bank and let it kick down towards the flag, hoping the rough would take some of the sting out. But I actually flew the bank. And there was no check on that ball, so it ran straight through. So we've left ourselves another monster putt. Bit of a theme today with leaving myself long putts and coming up short. It's not ideal, but hopefully we can at least roll this one in for a 2-putt. So let's just roll this one in, nice easy bogey, and move on to the 17th. Oh no, of course not, never gonna happen. Bloody hell, another 3-putt. What the fuck is going on? So hole 17, we're nearly at the end. So this is an absolutely stunning hole. It's a par 4, 302 yards, really tight fairway. And like I said a moment ago, I'm in a bit of a head-to-head match play at the moment. We're on the same score, so it's getting interesting. And this one was really nervy. Did not hit it well at all, and it started right out over by the trees on the right. But thankfully, I hit it out of the toe of my club, which made it draw back in. We found the centre of the fairway, although it only went about 200 yards. So we'd left ourselves about 100-yard pitch in, but it's uphill. I'm taking my 52 degree. I'm going to play it in the back of my stance a bit, try and punch it up on top of the hill and get some check. Hopefully it will stop. Or maybe I'm just overthinking it and I'm going to fat it again and leave it short at the bottom of the downslope. You know, that might work as well. You never know. So we've left ourselves about 20 yards up this slope. It's not the easiest one and the pin's quite close to the front. So ideally you could try and fly it there, but what I decided to do was punch one a bit more, keep it lower and try and hit the top of the bank, which I did, which did take the sting out of it. And I was actually really happy with that shot because it was exactly what I wanted to do. So we've left ourselves an okay putt here. The question is, can we actually sink it? Because if we do, this one is for par. So I'm happy with the position of this one. Should be relatively straight. Need to try and roll this in for a par. And oh, it was closer, but not quite. The other guy on the green at the moment is the guy that I'm up against, and he didn't have the best hole. So he ended up with a double. So thankfully I can just roll this in for a bogey and be one up going into the last. What the hell am I doing? Like literally watching this back to do this audio, I cannot believe how bad I've putted. But it does make it interesting because now we're going into the last hole 18 level score. Let's go. Okay, so we've made it to hole 18, 150 yard par 3 over a big valley that you cannot go in because it's game over. So I've chosen my 8 iron. There's a lot of pressure now. Nick's playing next, the guy that's on a level score with me. So I need to try and make sure I get a decent connection here. And boom, I've got it. I'm 100% safe. It actually looked like it was going to hit the green, but it finished a tiny bit short in the end, but I'm just happy to be over there. All the pressure is now squarely on Nick. He's never beaten me before, and I think he smelt blood today given how bad I've been playing, so he is gunning for this and really wants it. So can he rise to the occasion? Oh, he's chunked it. It's not going to make it over. Literally by the skin of his teeth blagged it. So now he needs to make this count. He needs to get this on the green to give himself an opportunity. And to be fair, that was pretty clutch. He's on the green. He's putting for par. Let's go. Okay, so I'm just off the front. The flag, it isn't that big yellow thing. It's just to the right of it, a little white flag. So I need to get a little pitch on here. Ideally get it close to give myself a chance at par and potentially win this little match play that we've got going on. So I'm really happy with that, but it literally had 0 bite and flew straight off the back of the green, which isn't ideal. Let's see if we can putt from the fringe. Okay, I am just off the back here. It's a long putt from the fringe, and that's Nick's putt that just missed. That was his par putt. So this is my par putt for this. So this is for all the marbles right now. But we know how my putting's been today, so this may not be promising. Oh, finished short. Okay, so We've now been left with similar length putts. Mine's marginally longer, both for bogey. So if we both hold these, we tie. If one of us misses, the other one sinks it. Whoever sunk it won. How's it going to go? My putting's been bad. Let's see.
One single moment your whole life can turn round. I stand there for a minute staring straight into the ground, looking to the left slightly then looking back down. World feels like it's caved in, proper sorry frown. Dry your eyes, mate, I know it's hard to take.
Okay, well, it's been a few days since we played. And I didn't film a summary at the time because after the round I found out that the audio hadn't been working. So there was a period of time where I potentially wasn't going to post anything. I was really annoyed that the mics had stopped. So I didn't film a summary after the round. But now, obviously, I decided to go with the audio over the top. Hence, I'm now filming a really brief summary. Let's face it, we've all watched it. The round wasn't great. Actually, that's a lie. I left it feeling so much better about the round than I had any of the previous two episodes. I felt I drove it a lot better. I hit a lot of nice iron shots. But my short game was terrible. I struggled with pitching. Anything inside 100 yards really struggled with today. And usually my pitching's all right. But by far, the low point is my putting. And especially having gone back and edited this and done all of the audio, the number of times I found myself saying 3-putt, 3-putt, 3-putt. Oh no, fucked it again, 3-putt. Like, unbelievable. I must have added at least 10 strokes to my round just through really poor putting. So one of the big takeaways is that I need to work on my putting massively. So I'm going to spend some time doing that. The next round that I'm playing for Break 90 is going to be at Ashley Wood Golf Course. In probably about a week and a half. So it'll probably be a couple of weeks until the video's out. Just going to be playing in the 2-ball that time. And that's a tough course, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes. I've got a bit of time to work on my putting and my pitching between now and then. So we'll do that and we'll see how we get on. I think given how I've played the last few rounds after the Ashley Wood one, what I'll probably look to do is take a little break from the Break 90 series, go away and work on a few bits, and then towards the end of summer come back and maybe play the same 4 courses again and see if we can improve and get close to breaking 90. But if I do that, I will still be releasing other videos in between, so I won't leave you high and dry. But yeah, overall I was actually happy with the round apart from the putting and the pitching, and obviously happy on the final putt to get the win over Nick, which I know broke his heart a little bit, which just made it even better. So that's everything. Until next time, I'll let you guys go. Hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe. I'll see you again in a couple of weeks. Take it easy.
My tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why I got out of bed at all. The morning rain clouds up my window, and I can't see it all. And even if I could, it'll all be great. But your picture on my wall, it reminds me that it's not so bad. It's not so bad.